Most of what we're seeing here doesn't look like in original Everglades. The further we get away from it, we'll start seeing more of the directional structure. But river restoration is easier. In the Everglades, that gets a little bit complicated because of the organic soils. Things stick to organic soils. So if you put phosphorus in, it goes onto the soil, and even though you're flushing water through it, it takes a long time, if at all, to get that phosphorus back out. It's not like nitrogen as a fertilizer. It has a very active cycle. It'll eventually degas and go out, depending on the chemistry. Phosphorus has no gaseous form. It's either liquid or sorbed onto something.
All we're trying to do now is get a more natural flow. We'll never have the historic flow, but get a natural flow, ultimately sending water into Florida Bay.
Everybody who came to Palm Beach for many, many years, really focused on the ocean, the beach, and obviously quality of life on the island, without necessarily realizing where our water comes from and the importance of the Everglades, which is to the west. The programs, in order to pull them off the shelf to make sure that the entire restoration puzzle comes together. So each piece of those puzzles, including the Civic Association, to get our members of the Civic Association and the people who live on the barrier islands to understand the importance of the Everglades, and that's where our fresh water comes from, that's where our agriculture is, that's where our sustainable life comes from. And this partnership is all about that education, to get everybody to suddenly focus and look west in addition to looking east.